it's Mark from PlanetMosh. We're here in Voodoo in Belfast for another night of rock and roll mayhem, and it's being delivered by some of the best guys in the business. I'm pleased to say I'm joined at this moment in time by the one and only Nick Oliveri and Mike Pygmie from Mondo Generator. Welcome to Belfast.
Thank you.
And in your case, Nick, welcome back.
Yeah.
It's only been a couple of months since you've been here. You must have enjoyed yourself the last time.
Yeah, I like it. It's I've had some good times in Belfast, and I want to keep coming back, and hopefully, it'll grow to where I want it to be. And but I meet people here, and everybody's been so cool to us, cool to me, and really open arms to even come see acoustic stuff. Sometimes I think people to come see acoustic is somebody who really wants to see you play. So it really means a lot to me.
Yeah, the last time you were over was the Death Acoustic tour. You're back now with the band, Mondo, one of your many bands, Mondo Generator, of course.
Yeah.
Fifth night of a European tour, and we will have to ask you this question. You started the tour this past weekend in Holland, and you were supposed to share the bill initially, I believe, with the Eagles. And unfortunately, we all know what down on what happened in Paris on the 13th of this month. Did you feel any qualms about coming to playing in Europe in the wake of what had happened?
Yes and no. As a band, we never texted or called each other to see if we were feeling it or not. We knew we had a tour we had booked. We were going to go through with it, and because that's what we do. But as far as girlfriends and wives and things like that, I'm sure I know my girlfriend went, "You can't go. You ain't going." And I was just like, looked at her like, "Well, you're not. Who are you? Is this the same person? You never told me what to do ever in my life, But she didn't want me to go, but she knew I was going to go, and same with, I'm sure, the rest of the guys as girls as well, and families. And my mother, of course, is watching us on Facebook and stuff, worried. But I'm just happy that the guys in the band, Dave Ketching, and being an old friend of mine, and Jesse as well, making it out of there. I'm sure they're emotionally completely scarred and wrecked, and I hope they're able to come out, because it isn't their fault what happened. They need to know that, and then they need to keep doing what they do. I'm sure it might be a while till they come out and play live again. Who knows what's going to happen? Maybe they won't. I'm sure they will, but it's a horrible thing that happened, and to think about people that could be Queens of the Stone Age fans as well as Eagles death metal fans dying, or just fans of music, and going to a place where you're supposed to be like, it's not a safe place, a rock and roll show. It should be dangerous, but dangerous in a different way. And maybe there's a bottle fight there, look out there. You got to keep your eyes open and watch the stage, like somebody could stage dive on you, and if you're not watching, you can get hurt, but not killed by these assholes, I mean, these people that man, it's just horrible. It's just, we do this for it's because we need to. It's our life. I love to go see live music. I love to play live music, and I want to continue to do what I do, and I want to continue to go see live bands that I love, and I'm not going to hide and be afraid and not come out of my house, because that's what they want. You know what I mean? They want to keep us inside and keep us afraid, probably. I imagine that's as simple as that. They want to make us afraid to leave our homes. I don't really know if that's the case, but it seems like that's what they're trying. They've succeeded in making our worlds, not just in America now, but over here now as well. When you want to travel in the airport, it's going to be a pain in the ass, because it is in America, and now it's going to be here. Take off your shoes, double search you, go through the X-ray machine, the whole nine. It's a long process. It's a pain in the ass, and it's not right that they took away our they've actually succeeded, as far as I'm concerned. They've taken away they don't like the free world. They've succeeded pretty much, because it's not free to travel around about the cabin freely anymore, that's for sure.
The last night of the tour is going to be in Paris. Is that going to be a special show for you? So there'll be an extra energy in there, do you think, to give to the people of Paris?
It's going to be emotional for sure. It's gonna be emotional. I think we're all kind of geared up for it, and also not ready for it. You know, I mean, we're ready to go and give them everything we got, but we're also, you know, it's gonna be emotional. I have a lot of friends in Paris, and I hope that they're all okay. I've talked to a couple. I hope that they're all okay. You know, Marie and my friend Lo, and it's just horrible. You know, it's what they've been through, what they've had to go through, and going to see a band. You know, it's just it's not right.
Yeah, it's really come out in the days, and we're sort of 10, 11 days afterwards, how close-knit the rock community is and the music community is. And, you know, I did a radio show the next morning, and I said, you know, it could have been any venue in any town, it could have been any gig, you know, on this occasion. It's a hard rock show, and it's brought it home to our community.
Luckily for Mondo Generator, there's not enough people at our shows for it to happen to us. We're okay. Come see us.
That sounds like a good way to change the tone. So you're here in Europe, you're here in Belfast. Mike, it's your first time in Belfast, isn't it?
In Belfast, yeah, it's my first time here. I'm excited.
You might have brought some of that nice desert weather with you. That's a wee bit cold outside.
Yeah, I'm feeling it. It's a little chilly for me.
So you're here. It's the 15th anniversary of the Cocaine Rodeo album being released.
Right.
The artwork's a bit of a giveaway about that one.
Sure.
How do you look back on that album, and how important is it for you to celebrate landmarks such as the anniversaries of album releases?
Well, I didn't realize it was the 15th anniversary of that. That's great. It's yeah, it's a good record. It was a band that started because we did that record, and I was on tour with Slow Burn, which is John Garcia's band from Caius. I stopped in Elgin, Texas, and got out of the RV we were in, traveling in, because I was roadieing for Slow Burn. And I got out and I met some guys that I knew from Baltimore, Maryland, that we had played a band with there, which was called The All Time Lows. And we ended up changing the name to Mondo Generator. And I just got out with my suitcase and stayed in Elgin, Texas, and we started the band there. And we did the record that very year. We practiced in our living room every day. We wrote songs. We played every single day. We were tight as nails. We went out to Palm Springs to Chris Goss's studio, the Master Reality, and John Garcia came out. Brant Bjork came out. Josh came out. We did 3 songs with the original Caius, which is 13 Floors, Simple Exploding Man, and the last song, Cocaine Rodeo. And the rest is my band. Brent Malkus, which is the Burton Mattress, and Rob Oswald, which is Up Insider, was his rock name, and Elvis Rex everything, of course. And we had 2 days to make that record, and that was from start to finish, 2 days. And we worked for 48 hours. I was young and I did speed back then. I'm going to be honest. But things have changed. I only do a little bit of that now. No, I'm kidding. No, I gave the engineer, said, here, do this. I gave it to the guys, do this. They go, we never did this before. I said, trust me, you're going to want this. And we worked for 48 hours straight, and we finished that record. We did all the tracks live. The next day, we did all the tracks and guitar overdubs. If there wasn't any. A lot of them are just like, you listen to guitar solos, it's just bass in the background. So we just did it live. We went for it. We did all the vocals the next day and mixed it. So 2 days, 48 hours, we did that record. And we just killed it. You know, we practiced every day in our living room, so we knew what we were going to do, and we knew how we had to do it. We went for it, and that record was a very important record for us in getting it done. And it had 2 different singers. Brant sings half the songs, I sing half the songs. He was a main songwriter on it as well as I was, and so it was very important for us to go and knock that out. And the drummer ended up being Carmen Byrne later on down the line, and so really important, great drummer, I think. And but a funny story about making that record is we camped on the way out, because we lived in Texas. We camped on the way out, side of the road, like you guys did on the way to Denver, and on the way back we did too. So we go into Juarez, Mexico. We're gonna go into Juarez with our truck with all the gear in it. Let's go into Mexico. We get pulled over. We didn't have the lights on, you know. We had to give him all the money we had, or he was going to confiscate our gear. And we were like, we pulled out everything we had, give it to him. We had no money to get home. We were just like, let's get out of Mexico now. And we barely made it out there. Like, we didn't have enough of what he wanted, but he let us go anyway and gave him his license back. And it's kind of crooked down there and scary, you know, but we didn't think about it. We was like, let's go into Mexico and have some beers, you know, celebrate. We made this record. It's great. And, I mean, there's things on it I wish were differently. They're done, you know, more cleaned up. But I think once you clean something up like that, it gets stale, you know, sterile.
Lose the energy.
Yeah. And there's one song we kept back out there called Audacity to Die. And one day I'm going to pull out my 2-inch tapes and do a mix on it and put it out on something. You know, I think it's time for it to see the light. It's one song we kept back. We just, I don't know why, I just thought I would keep it back. We'll see if we can get that out there. It's a cool song. It's kind of Ode to Clarissa, kind of garagey feel. And it's, I remember being a cool tune. I'd love to hear it again. I'll pull that, those 2-inch tapes out and get a mix on that and maybe do it for 45 or something.
Yeah, that'd be cool. So that album's 15 years ago. You're now, I believe, in the writing stage of the new Mondo Generator album. How's it coming together, and how's the organic with the new lineup of the band?
Well, Mike's gonna write a bunch of the record. I'm gonna write a bunch of the record, and we're gonna do some songs together and some songs apart, and bring them all together and record as much stuff as we can. We're gonna do it in the new year. We're gonna record as much stuff as we can. Hopefully there'll be extra songs left behind that are good. Maybe they won't be the choice ones for the record, but we'll have some back songs that maybe we won't have to focus on too much, but we'll record maybe, I'm hoping. And so we have some extra tunes for some singles or some B-side stuff, and we're just going to try to do as much stuff as we can. And we're looking at it like this, like it has to be the best record that we've ever done. You know, it has to be our best foot forward in all ways. You know, it's going to be the first thing we do as Mondo in a long time, and there's been a lot of good records from past bands that we've played in and stuff like that have come out that in a way it's not a competition, but it is. You know, you gotta compete, you gotta put out something that's great, and like they've been putting out, so that's important, and so it's gonna be our best foot forward.
Yeah, I think between all of us, we're writing all the time, so Nick probably already has a whole record's worth of stuff. I know I got a whole record's worth of stuff too, so going through, seeing what works with the band, and to make the best record that we can put together. And plus, I'm sure there's going to be a lot where we'll just throw stuff together and it'll work. Sometimes that's the best stuff.
Yeah, our drummer Jeff has a couple tunes, and Mike has tons of songs. He has the band, the You Know Who, which their new record's out, but his stuff's very like high octane guitar stuff that's well needed for the new record. I think it's going to add some new life to. It does do live stuff too, but it will for the new music as well, and the stuff that he has already that I've heard is tops. You know, I'm excited to get started. It's I have some shows coming up after this with the Dwarves, and then we'll be able to get started. I do New Year's with the Dwarves, but and he has some stuff with his band, and but we're gonna get started as soon as we can get started. And I think January and February we'll have the whole thing probably ready to go record. You know. Hopefully we'll do it in February.
So you mentioned there, Mike is another project. We were talking about this before we started rolling the camera. Maybe your other project, and you have some new material coming out in the very near future. Can you very quickly give us the lowdown?
It'll be out within probably the month. Like it was supposed to be slated to be out. We had a little bit, got pushed behind. Just a couple issues with printing stuff up and whatnot, but yeah, within the next week or two, it should be on Spotify, iTunes, like all the digital things, and then there's going to be a vinyl release, very limited 500 copy vinyl release as well, and I'm super proud of it. I mean, I think it turned out great. We were really lucky Nick's on a couple
I'm proud to be on it, yeah, I'm proud to have you on a couple tracks, and proud of him for putting out such a good record. It's killer, it's good.
Yeah, I just
digging it.
I'm anxious to see how people respond to it. I think it'll be good.
Yeah.
So look forward to hearing it. On that note, it has been an absolute pleasure. to talk to Nick and Mike from Mondo Generator. We're going to go to get beer. We're going to put yourselves in front of the stage, ready for these guys coming back on later on. This is Monk from PlanetMosh. Keep it metal.